Hello everyone, and tonight we'll be streaming the top of our second tournament, and now the match ongoing will be Luciferia against Mercy. This is our first match. This is our first match at top 8, and just for your information, our format is double eliminations. But your Dren, one of the top 8 players, actually haven't replied to us, so I wonder what happened there, but I'll try my best to contact him. But if he didn't show up before 8:40, as for him, the Mulligan, from what we see, I think this should be a group banner deck from Luciferia. Yeah, this should be the banner deck, and unfortunately, he decided not to play the Kentaro Vanguard, so I think this is a very interesting choice. But now he faces another problem. His opponent is actually playing the Roach, and this means that he have the Ancient Elf. And this is bad news. This is reversing really taking the chance not to like trick the Quick Blader or something. I do very bad him, but the Royal Banner is there, so 5 damage to the face. He's definitely going to. Yeah, I do. Reversi is going to keep off. Now here. But playing the he's probably like hand to some filtering as well. I think the evolve here is definitely necessary because it helps you protect it against 4 Flora, which is 5-5 instead of a normal 4-5. So you can see the value over there. But I do think this is like play miss round. If you want to use the fairy circle, you should have used it first. Unless he actually drew it from the bounce spell. So rather interesting that both players is like staring at each other, and you can see that he have a lot of storms, hence we elf really have problem to deal with storms because they are usually their only what the ancient elf. And now you can see Mercy is really taking advantage and use the Rivals to do a lot of damage throughout the game. The first damage before the Ancient Elf, and then the 1 damage after the Ancient Elf, and then the 3 damage, and then 5 damage here. We can see the power level of the cards. Now this is a tough choice because I'm not going to play a late game with Elf, but doing the Rhino Mask, and it's a bit awkward because it actually leaves the shield by the 2 elves, and also the Sylvan Justice. So this might be a bit challenging. Let's see what Reversi can come up with now. I do think he's in the driver's seats. Justice, okay, amazing. I do think this is. If you have a Rhino, I think this is the game already. But even that he just threw his Rhino just now, I do think he have another one, or he have at least a spare plan for it. Otherwise, the next is a bunch of damage. Imagine he have 3 Storm Quick power boost and banner. So this 5, 8, 10, damage exact. So even if you kill that, you will get really a lot of damage. The evolve, not to mention there. I do see why he actually keeps the Canal Strength up, because when you're playing against Elf, the one body is really so big that you really want it relevance. Oh, enough. Well, actually, don't have enough cost to play everything. You have enough cost to play everything, actually is little. But if I were him, I would actually try for it. It's close, very close. Where he needs, but whether he want to take care of the one fairy in the field or not is another problem, because cannot. It's quite unfortunate. He have little damage in hand, but he's short of one cost to have all of them, I think. Yeah, he's short of one cost to pick off them. This really a close match. Yeah, once again, the match is delayed 300 seconds. So we don't need to worry about those in the league. But come with a price is that it's really hard for me to have interaction with you guys, because by the time that I read your message, I really forgot what happened just now. So that's what. So now the premium elf is gonna take care of the later, but with double royal banner in the field, you have 4, 7, 13 damage in hand, and he have enough PP to actually throw all of them. Without ancient elf, I do think this is a win for. Oh, this is really close, because he might just die to the road. Like low level, but the Spirit is really doing a good job. Quite unfortunate for Percy, because he's having a really backhand and really taking a long while to actually make it pay. Yeah, so you can see the 6-1 Kentaurus Vanguard with another Kentaurus Vanguard and a quick blader. This is insane. Yeah, just now the workshop of 1 PP, he actually read it very well to prevent opponent from using the spirit guy. So the spec system has some problems, so I think we'll start here. And now you can see Lucy is really taking advantage and use the Rivalers to do a lot of damage throughout the game. I have 5 damage here. Okay, I have no idea why I was out of the room, but now we are coming back in, and match I think is already in the midway. So we are going to watch. We are going to have some fast forward. Fast forward Shadowverse here. And Dio hasn't, still not. The game 2 of is ongoing. So this is a hand from because I do think you really want to get Vampy into play, but it's risky. However, not throwing up your board state is not a good way of playing this deck because the board state is how you actually do all the damage. Well, yeah, this is expected. There's so many people. You can see this is a powerful one drop that deal damage all by itself. But unfortunately, the killing injury is coming. Really slow down the effects. And this is the version that play Dark General, given that it's more suitable to play against a deck. I do think the best play would be the Vampy and the Strike, because the next turn you can actually play this and the Diva if your board was wiped. It's most likely going to happen anyway. I don't really like the idea of keeping the 2 rounds, but evolve the Vampy and attack is really risky if you have the Monk. But when you are playing the aggro Vamp, you have to know that if there is a Monk, you have to go to it anyway. So yeah, now is the time. Okay, so he actually go for this plan. I'm quite surprised that he don't really play Vampy there, but yeah, I think he's close because you are not sure whether opponent is Ira or not, but if opponent is Ira, it's going to be very bad. And from what I see, it's either Ira or Seraph, and then yeah, there's a lot of play to punish this because you totally lose the board state, totally lose your board control, and your Dark General is not active. And Vampy is a card that is, but is not going to take over the game all by itself. So I do think this is very interesting mission. Yeah, so now here comes the long thinking time again from Lucifer. I don't really like the idea of playing Vampy. Because you can only get Vampy's back and actually, yeah, you have to evolve here, but evolve the Vampy and attack the truth. But the effect of the Oh, it just doesn't go top, right? Yeah, so this makes the a bit. The opponent really heals 6 life, to be honest. He already deal 16 damage, so it is about time to actually get well. I personally play really a lot of a program recently. I earn about 1,500 beta points in an hour, but I lose more than 1,000 points after the hour after. My rank actually doesn't go up at all, but it's a deck that is very consistent. But if I have the good hand, no deck can stop you. See? So these cross. So the Ira is going to farm the tiger to beat down Vampy even without evolve. The life will be getting higher and higher. The only good news is to have the 4 cost removal. So could be able to deal some serious damage out there, but I do think he needs to kill of the first followers there and start to get up some damage. A really interesting part. Yeah, he have way too many bets. Yeah, so he's actually doing it alone, and I can understand why he actually do so, because quite unlikely for your opponent all bet in team turn without Angelic Bearish. So going to try to bet the chance of being able to come back from here. And our opponent not have a really answer for his bets as well. Okay, because he have a 6/5, but 3 bet is 3 damage. With the castle is another. Oh, the really amazing top decks there. So now Reversey is going to face a lot of damage, even though he looks like he's in the driver's seat, but he doesn't look like he's enough. So now he will be down at 1 life if I'm not wrong. And this is the reason why I think the Imp Lancer might be better than a Dark General, because when you're playing against control deck or like combo decks like Dimension Shift or Arena or Seraph, you have more chance to them, because if let's say now he have a Tamis here, first he have a Tamis here, the Security have no play at all, and if you will be able to come back, then it will be really bad for. But I don't think how you can get back into the game. You need to remove all his creatures. Another heal. Okay, this is not enough. It's dead on board already. Really unfortunate for Reversey. His hand is not really good to play again. Okay, so to update the results, Ronan of Fatina won 2-0 against Minoridum, and Robin's opponent have no show. The other trends have no show, and Robin's have won the round, award the free buy, and Luciferia won a game against Reversi. Now the Strangers and Q Hong is still playing. Not really. Okay, so if you guys are ready, you can actually proceed to the next round. So there will be the ongoing match will be Hong and Ma De Yuan, which is the Q and Strangers. Find their room number. 9. A 1-1 between master rank players, and yeah, it's a dimension shift against the royal, and this is an interesting keep. The magic missile is actually a good spoiler what you're playing. Oh, Goblin Royal. I think this might be the peace table or version of Aggro Royal. Okay, so guys, have some fast forward. Shadowverse ongoing. The bounce is upcoming. Goblin is doing some real damage. Incoming. Really bad for craft as oh yeah, this slightly better because the what damage spell actually they also bomb, and now have the wind blast as well, and double dimension shift, so you have the combo in 10. I do dimension shift. Okay, as a guess one dimension shift but not true. Okay? And the reason why is because this actually limit your hand size by a lot. So you have to clean up your hand before you do anything else. And the Flora Fencer is coming, and this that lack of the V and fire chain really hurts here. Oh, top deck Levy. The evolve will take care of two, and then the last spell will take care of another. Most likely. And a Wind Blast can be held. Plus, it's actually going to fall. Quite unfortunate for you. But I really think I will take care of the 2 and the 1-1 instead of taking care of that one Pro Fencer, so I think that is a bit weird. So, update from another table. So yeah, the match is already ongoing. Oh, you can see some really okay, they go and I do to actually come back from. Opponent will be short of 1 damage to little, but at the same time, oh, this is risky. I do think this is risky. Because, yeah, I don't really like the play, because opponent is good. Then you die, but the same thing is, you can actually combo off next turn. You really need that damage to the opponent as well. So I really think he should have kept that in hand, but however the opponent is playing some interesting card. He's actually playing the 4/4 instead of Wind God, which really is a very cool tag. In my opinion, that fits the deck very well, as you can see for the Vanguard and Magic buffed, and just throw opponent out. So now actually let's join the stream. So I will allow it. But the stream is actually you might to share screen to. So now I will make a phone call with Shi. Right. Out. Hello?
Sup? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay. So I will have to share the screen with you, right?
Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Loading?
But the match is they actually cut the match. I don't know why. I'm still.
More. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, the stream actually join us. I think Robin have the loading stuck, right? Because I stuck in the room while I stuck also.
Your sharing screen is showing Facebook though, not the
Because
game.
I'm trying to look the room number. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
51. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the room number. Oh yeah, because Kai didn't give permission to look, so I have to look for Ronan's match. 192. Sorry, 319. So at this time, maybe you want to introduce yourself to the audience.
Alright. Hi guys, I'm Shinji. I'm currently a master player. I just joined masters like a few days ago, so I'm trying to learn to cast. Anyways, have fun watching.
Okay, yeah. Good to know that Malaysia do have a really a huge amount of master play actually coming up, but I still stuck in AA for some. No idea why though.
For the swordcraft, it seems the redcraft is kind of like everything bad, something like that.
sorry, Shinji, I can't hear you properly. The connection, everything okay? Okay. Yeah, you test the mic. You test the mic.
Hello, hello. Hi guys, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
now it's fine. Now it's fine. So this is the match between Luciferia and Fatina. So it's aggro vamps against Royal. So what's your opinion about the matchup?
In Sword versus Blood, the Blood has to be a very good low drops, and the Sword, I think Sword has a Aurelia can stop the whole Blood craft easily.
The Aurelia is a key, especially when that now is actually going toward the quantity instead of quality. So, but no Flora Fencer I think hurts a lot in this situation, especially. But the soul.
It's still fine as long as they can stop reaching like less than 10 health in like turn 6 is alright.
I think the evolve and all this. Yeah, I think this.
Dance of Death, yes.
But the Dance of if I were him, I would actually use the Dance of Death to prevent the Aurelia though. But I think this is an interesting play as well because it deals one extra damage and have stronger bot presence.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have Aurelia. That's alright.
But the Lancer is going to do the part of the jobs to stop few followers from coming. Oh, this might be an interesting. And oh yeah, luckily he actually attacked the 3/3 instead of the 1/1. Yeah, he know the importance of taking a bot presence now. But the demon stream will be really painful. And I think almost have little in hand already. He's only short of 1 damage actually.
Okay, first you need to take like few damage so that you can. Oh wow, another top deck, so much top decks.
Oh, this top deck is amazing.
Yeah, play the one, yeah.
Bumpy evolved and
then Dance of Death. The next turn, Demonic Storm, GG.
Yep. I think yeah, I don't really see a way to come back from here. So congratulations to Terra again. The top deck is really amazing.
This is some game. And then Dance of Death and Vania, just enough to finish him.
Yeah, he's just short of that particular 1 damage actually. So. But yeah, it's like one of the best answer other than the 1 drops. I don't really remember the 1 drops name. So Ronan. I think Robin's room is ready, so let's get back to Robin's. I think the top deck just now was.
Yeah, it's very, very strong.
The Dance of Death really power level of all the aggro decks, especially the importance of the water and the big creatures really reduced because of that as well. So Luciferia won.
Looking at is actually Bloodcraft.
That's why Bloodcraft, everyone is playing Bloodcraft recently.
Not so recently though. Recently, Bloodcraft, I think everyone has got used to the Bloodcraft. Especially in Masters, I don't ever see a aggro Bloodcraft anymore. It's always control Bloodcraft. But control Bloodcraft is just too expensive to make.
But the control, how's the matchup? Or I think it's the Storm Heavens against the aggro Royal. How do you think about this matchup?
This one, you take assault from the Heavencraft, and then you will need, once they can take the mid assault from the Heavencraft, the assault craft will pretty much win the game. Unless the Heavencraft has Thermis Decree or anything that can stop the craft.
Now we off of the Vanguard, actually showing that the Swordcraft is actually trying to take the advantage of opponents' slow start.
Yeah, the one of the weak Heavencraft has like a weaker first drop and second drop starts, so they can take a lot of damage. They will take a lot of damage from the starting point as long as your opponent has all the low drops as what you see in this Swordcraft, and with a very aggro Swordcraft. But Cut Girl is the best answer for everything, and also Earth is also a good answer to few cards. As you can see from here, the mid-range Heavencraft has started to take over. Bloodcraft has already like left 3 hand in the cards. It's going to be a big trouble for him.
Well, you see a lot of guests upcoming for the Heavencraft here. Oh, but the Otohime is a game changer, I believe, because it's going to take. Oh, he take an interesting take here. Instead of killing the tigers with evolving the Otohime, he actually choose to kill the Earth.
Oh, a top deck Hound.
Oh, this top deck is amazing. The dog is
Yep.
the best top deck ever. I have been playing Heaven Storm for quite a while, and I really think that the dog is doing a really good job protecting your leaders. Oh, but good coming back from opponent as well.
Actually, I think this dog is the most can do from the Heavencraft rather than the other cards like Ilana Prayers that everyone thinks.
Oh,
this dog is so annoying to handle.
Yeah, this is really annoying to handle. But just now it's quite pity the cannot manage to last few damage and then die to the storm amulets.
Maybe in that case, unless the Swordcraft has Dance of Death, he will win, but it doesn't have, then yeah, pretty much that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. So now Forest and Heaven. But I'm not really sure which Heaven Stranger is actually playing.
If I'm not wrong, Stranger is playing a Storm Heaven type, and it seems that he's also playing a Tempo type, as you can see a Gabriel from the first hand.
Yeah, this is more toward the tempo and combo versions, as we can see the very cool tag of the Fairy Bringer.
Actually, Bringer is more towards aggro. It's a very aggro-ish. Yeah, goblins, water fairies. It's going to spam all the 1-drops just to pray that your opponent doesn't have Angelic Barrage. Oh, that's a very good Angelic Barrage. And then he just like, okay, I have a very big Ancient F on my turn 4 or my turn 5.
But quite unfortunate that doesn't happen. And now forced to play the Ancient Elf to get back his Goblin. And Ancient Elf, he actually, yeah, I think the risk is worth it because there's only one card can stop you from there, and having a 5/6 in turn 3 is what is I think is auto win for the game.
Yeah, as long as your opponent doesn't have in turn 3 is very good, but it's not that much good in turn 4 because turn 5 execution, Dance of Death, etc is just a free kill for them.
And also the evolve is upcoming as well.
Yep. Doesn't seem the Heavencraft has a very good starting. There's no amulet drop for now.
Yeah, if he's playing Storm, then it's very bad. Because if you consider the first place is actually Barrage and the second place Prism's Priest, then it's really slow start for Storm, and opponent already have a 5/6 Ancient Elf protecting all the 1/2 and 1/3.
Yeah, and also fairy, zero cost fairies, cockroach, and also nature guidance ready.
I think the Nature Guidance rating is really huge.
Next turn can easily deal 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. Not a little turn yet.
But I do think he will. If I were him, I would consider the huge Ancient Elf here maybe. Zero Fairy, Rhinoceros, just attack with everything, then Ancient Elf.
If he, yep, I also will do that. As long as you trade the goblin.
After you trade the Goblin off. So he actually invested the Evolve Point as well. He's really going aggressive, and he want to win the game by next turn. I do. He want to win the game by next 1 or 2 turns.
Let's see.
Okay, this is a very good play because in 6 cost, you'll be able to deal 6 damage from Roach and Guardian's combo with a Fairy, and then with the Evolve Point is exact 8. So now the opponent have to deal with the Ancient Elf, you see. And I don't think Storm have heal.
Yeah. I think even on the 6 drops, there are no good heal cards as well.
Yeah, not to mention that he have to deal with the Ancient Elf and heal in the same turn. So I think this is a win for him, and really congratulations for his good counting. Because even as a veteran, I call myself a veteran elf player. I mean Forest Craft player. It does take me some time to actually read.
Wait.
He actually going into another way. I think. Oh, he actually going into another way. Oh, I don't think I miscount, right? I do think it was a little.
If it was a little, your counting was correct. I was counting the same thing.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I do think he missed little there, but it's a bit awkward. As a double A rank player, this is quite unusual, but maybe in the tournament, so he's a bit stressed.
Nervous, I would say.
Yeah, I think he's nervous there. Just to make sure that no result is reported. Now, but I still don't really see a way that come back from this, because with the Evolve Point and the Dust of Death, there'll be still a little with the Evolve Point. So as long as you don't have Storm and heal, Robin will still be able to win.
Sadly he doesn't have, yeah, correct. Even the Heavenly Hound also couldn't stop him yet.
Yeah, even the Heavenly Hound cannot stop him from this because of the Dance of Death and Rhino and Evolve. But I just hope that he don't miss the leader again. I don't think he's going to miss a leader again, right? Please Evolve. But this okay.
Alright, I believe that's already GG. 2 zeros. Congratulations to Robin.
I think Robin is doing a good job there. Although I think the miss leader is quite unfortunate, but actually he got a round by in the game, so now I think he is in the semi-final. Yeah, now he's in the semi-finals, and he'll be facing Luciferia, and I think Ronan and Q Hong is actually playing now. So let's find a game. Because once yeah, the chance that we might be watching some high speed Shadowverse, because if they're in the middle of a game, unlike Hearthstone, we won't be watching it uh, the present stat, but we're watching it from the very beginning, but in a high speed mode.
And yep, and that's a Runecraft versus Shadowcraft. Is that an Atomimi Shadowcraft, or is that a Control Shadowcraft?
Yeah, this is from so this is a match between Q Hong and Fatina. List, let me check. So according to the list that is sent to me, yeah, it's still loading. No, just a second. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot Atomy versions with Charlotte, with Chalon, and with a lot of interesting cards. So this is more toward the combo-ish type, I believe.
From this starting and from what you said just now, I believe he has an early game Wards and also the very strong mid games with Charon Evolve. Maybe a Mordecai or maybe a Globins.
Yeah, but
The Crossfire Globins Ward. And also, and then Charon and Evolve it later on.
Yeah, but quite unfortunate for the Runecraft players, the Dimension Shift just came in at turn 6, which is a bit too late, I believe. And he don't really have any draw spells. Well, just sit and then he draw something. Yeah, but you really need to start drawing. Oh, the Phantom Howl is really amazing here after the
Cerberus, yes.
Yes, this is 11 damage will be off. Oh, but he's actually trying to get rid of the
WeChat and below.
Yeah, I don't really like that play actually, because now I understand
yeah.
why. Yeah, this is huge. Because as we can see, although there's a way that he can use the Flame Destroyer to off and get rid of that, but this that you out of reach on if the opponent have a way to actually deal with the Destroyer.
Yep. What the Runecraft player will need is immediate Merlin. The Merlin drop will help a lot here. But even though it's said so, the Shadowcraft player seems to be going to start lack of hands. So if he can control through here, there might be a very long games, and the longer the game is, the better for.
Yeah, but
Runecraft.
Now he really needs some big draw spells, or like Merlin, at least to get some kind of advantage. The King of Flies, and this is going to be. So I think the fire chains is enough to get rid of.
No. It's very low.
Yeah, it's only 3. So and Merlin is not have evolved. So unfortunate for him. I don't think he can actually do much in these situations. Only 5. Yeah, I don't think it's enough to actually survive. So yeah, these 2 survives, and another storm. So congratulations to Fatina, and let's update ourselves.
That's pretty unfortunate for Runecraft player, especially the latest build for Runecraft with Richard Emilos. The Merlin draw is very crucial right there, or else they can Runecraft easily get like maybe 3 hand card left or 4 hand card left very low no counts.
So Ronnie won again. Kai. And now we have ongoing match is Robin against Luciferia. Yes. Come back. Uh, 5-7. Okay, now we got another match. I think this would be a fast forward match as well. Unfortunately. Just now they didn't add me friends, so I cannot watch the match. So now we will be watching a match between Lucifer and Robbie. The Royal Craft against Heaven Craft, and I think it's a Storm Heaven as well.
Oh wow, there's a lot of Storm Heaven today.
Yeah, I think more than half of our players actually playing Heaven. As the Royal Forest and Royal Forest as the second, and then maybe Rune after that. I don't really see any dragon in this tournament. I think. I mean in this top 8.
Is the Royal Craft is playing? I think it's a Royal Banner Stormcraft. You can see a centaur right there.
Yeah, it's a Royal Banner versions, and he really keep his centaur for the very last minute final blow. As just now the last match, we actually see him like end turn 2 and 3 without a play when he have 2 centaur vanguard in hand, and in end he deal like 14 damage in the turn to actually kill the opponent. And this
Oh
is
wow, that's a really good play.
Yeah, this is a very, very good turnout. He managed to clear the board and get 2 soldiers for free.
It's also very good for him that the Heaven Craft doesn't have early amulet drops.
Yeah, and over this is Amanda Wing will be. Oh, this is bad. The monk and the Amanda Wing actually works very well against Banner Royal, I guess. When their main way to actually power up their followers is evolve.
That's a very good top deck. Unfortunately he's still unable to play his Royal Banner.
But the next turn he will be able to play the Royal Banner with the Assassin, so you will be able to get rid of the biggest followers from the opponent's board, no matter what opponent play. Oh, this is a huge amount of Storm in hand, my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah, he's keeping his Assassin for any big wards.
and even with, yeah, I don't think he played Tamis, but even if the opponent played Tamis also might not be able to come back from this because of the Storm in hand with the Royal Banner.
So interesting choice right now is, does he want to evolve? If he's gonna evolve, the Amanda Wings to get up on the next turn.
If I were him, I would definitely just evolve. Due to the fact that the only way your opponent can actually clear this spot is by Tamis. The Amanda doesn't really mean anything in this situation when you have like 4 followers with high attack, and all of them are little individually, and I don't think this is enough. Even with Amada with this is not enough.
I think it's pretty much GG. Even the Heavenly Harm couldn't stop this one.
Yeah, this is huge. I do. Yeah, the Heavenly Hawk cannot stop this because of the assassin, so quite unfortunate for.
Oh, even a Dance of Death.
Dance of Death with amazing.
So is that the first game or is it already a second game?
I do think I haven't. That's only. So now we will be waiting for the second game to start. Okay, now it's better. But just now the Skype call quality sounds a bit weird.
Okay, I'm not sure why though.
Not sure why though. But now it's better. So Bloodcraft against Forestcraft. This is a very classic matchup since the very beginning of the game. I mean, the very beginning of Shadowverse. Roach is always what Bloodcraft hates.
Yeah, the Roach and also Nature Guidance can easily get 10 damage off from the Bloodcraft, and when Bloodcraft overuse their health, get to less than 10, it's easy die.
Yeah, it might be an easy win for opponent, but at the same time, the Forestcraft need to be able to at least maintain the board state and don't get like out tempo by the aggro Bloodcraft also. So this should be a match between the Litter Count. So whoever missed Litter might die then to the extent, in my opinion. Oh, Goblin. Yeah, because Robin is playing the
Aggro Forest deck, yes.
the aggro Forest deck.
Unless if he is playing the PTP type, PTP with Fairy Beast is kind of like easy to stop as long as you have the Wheel of the Forest and also the Fairy Beast on turn 6.
Yeah, I think the Wheel of Forest and Fairy Beast is the only way you can ensure a win. Oh, he actually go face, so it's Ancient Elf, yes. Oh, the Baby Me Elf look. Yeah, I think he's in total control of the game already. Do you think double Vampy is good enough in this situation? I don't think I want to risk the Vampy in 1 damage.
I think he's thinking of double Vampy, but I still don't think it's enough or worth. I'd rather use the
Claw to get rid of the Ancient Elf first.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, but at the same time, he doesn't really need to the claw onto the face, and also Vampy evolve into the Ancient F is good enough. Then on the turn 6, he can go for Demonic Storm, board clear instead.
This is a very awkward situation. But yeah, he's playing the way that we are, the same as we think. But yeah, I do think in the same way also. Give up the bat, just get rid of the May. Oh, this is an
wow.
tag.
Robin Hood, the best against Forestcraft and also Bloodcraft, Bad Bloods.
Yeah, the bat hits this.
It's still good for him, just opt for Dance of Death and turn.
Hard to say yes or no because it's very close decisions. But now it's bad because you need another way to actually deal with the Sidonia Cynthia because he is going to kill you really fast.
Interesting choice. Even also will evolve the Cynthia right there after, especially after Blood Dance of Death played.
Yeah, she actually make this play, but have Rhino is a problem. The Rhinoceros is a problem. Oh, another Robin Hood. This is brutal. Oh my goodness, this is brutal.
This is GG.
Yeah, this is GG. I don't really see a way back from this.
Yeah, the Demonic Storm back then was kind of bad. I'd rather play a Vania into a Summon Blood King, then I get the 3 damage off.
But in that case, you'll be die to the one roach without any play. Maybe this is what he's thinking. Because the forest, the goblin, and the 2 fairy will be dealing 6 damage as well. If you don't care about them.
True.
But anyway, I think that was a very bad matchup, and also the Forest Craft have really good draws. So now they are preparing for the third game. For the second game, I think.
Should be the third. The first game was won. Wait.
Oh, okay. Lucifera got timeout, so they have to remake the room.
Okay. So what's the craft left for each player then?
From the Lucifera is playing Bloodcraft and Swordcraft. So because he lose the first game, he get to choose in either of them. Robin is playing Heavencraft and Forestcraft, so in with Heavencraft the next game.
I think Lucifer has won with Swordcraft, right? Against Heavencraft just now.
Oh yeah. So this is the third game actually. So this will be their third game. So there will be a matchup between
It should be Bloodcraft versus Heavencraft.
it should be a Bloodcraft versus Heavencraft, and this is really a bad matchup for area when the opponent is actually playing the. If I'm not wrong, Robin is actually playing the more towards not a slightly defensive version with the Amanda wing and the.
But I think still Bloodcraft has a lot of chances.
But she need really good draws, including the good starting hand as well. Okay, at least there's a 1 drop and a 2 drop. This is the what need start the game. No effects. The 1-2.
Okay, I think the key point here will be at turn 4 for Heavencraft or Cardgirls, and also maybe an early scriptures is very important.
But now he's short of a turn 4 play. Given that if he doesn't draw anything, he can play Vanya the next turn though. But he still needs a turn 4 play in my opinion. Oh, this is. Yeah,
Yep.
he played the castle first. Going to keep Vanya until the evolve point in this case.
And also hoping to get Summon Bird Clean at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's good. Comes the Amanda Wing. Not what he's for.
Slightly a bad draw.
I mean the draw is really very heavy. Don't really need all those high curve cut yet, so quite unfortunate for him.
Alright, his opponent doesn't have any early birds as well, except for the Amanda Wing.
Here comes the Aria and a removal. Okay, this is not that bad. But the Dark General is not going to do anything soon, in any time soon. Oh, he actually ended the turn as well.
I think that he wanted to take the damage for the Dark General to be worth. Oh wow, double area and one divine. Bird Song.
So I think Im Lancer with Evolve Point should be the best play here. To force opponent to do something. Because the Amanda Wing will be out next turn, but it's not enough to take down the Im Lancer by himself.
What the Bloodcraft did is very interesting. Yeah, he keeping all the direct damage so that it can maybe litters or maybe on turn 7 or turn 8.
But he need to have enough time to actually deploy them because the Heavencraft actually hit very heavily.
On the next turn, maybe can hit up to 6. Not that much.
Might still be short of something. But yeah, this is him because I think he's going to both with the Lancer here. I don't think leaving the Limb Lancer alone. Oh yeah, he have Demonic Strike for this.
That's interesting. On the next turn, what the Heavencraft can do is to deal 9, 11.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. This is a risky play actually because the Heavencraft already have 8 damage in the board. Even that with 1 evolve point is 10. So he will die.
Now it's 5-9 Garuda into 12.
Yeah, he just died to Earth.
Oh yeah, Earth. Actually, he should evolve his Embering Wrath as well to kill the Amanda Wing.
Yeah, he should have used that to kill the Amanda Wing. So quite unfortunate for him, given that he actually have the Lethal in hand, but yeah, he should have evolved that because he have the Lethal in hand. Quite unfortunate. But I do think. Oh,
It's already a third game, I think. It's already a third game.
So just, 1, 2. I really think I need another computer. All 1 by 2.
I think Ma lost, right?
Carlos?
I think that fella, right, won against Ma 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's the next match. we got the room number. 42019. The system that only friend can back actually make us very hard to do tournament because I need to actually friend everyone. Otherwise, I'm not going to. Yeah, I cannot see the admin.
I think it's pretty important for friends only though, or else everyone's like can see the host hand.
But it's only on private room. It's not for ranking, and this is very. Never mind. Let's see.
For tournament purpose, yeah.
For tournament purpose, I think yeah. The Lucifer is actually waiting up there. The Ronan and Roni. Yeah, this is the only upcoming. This is the only game ongoing, and I'm unable to watch. Actually, Ronan is streaming.
Maybe you can try to host the stream.
Yeah. Go for the stream. So maybe we have to go and watch Ronan's stream. What is his name again?
Is it is Ronan Fatina?
Yeah, Fatina SP.
Yeah, seems to be like that.
I will. Doesn't show anything.
Yeah, we need money to capture, correct.
I just have.
Oh wow, the game actually swings towards Shadowcraft side. The Shadowcraft.
I'm surprised that the Shadowcraft is actually doing very good job, and we still have a lot of gas in hand.
And yep, is that a PTP for us? I don't think there's a PTP for us in this tournament.
I have to check the deck list again. Rory Hayanto.
Oh my god, the Phantom Howl top deck.
Oh my goodness. But I think Talon evolved. Given that the pop presence is so cute, and Forestcraft now having problems to deal with all the followers that have 3 and above toughness.
True. I think he wanted to keep the Phantom Howl with Cerberus later on for maybe a 10 damage Q or 11 damage Q.
Yeah, I think that will be a better play, and also he still have the lot of fly upcoming next turn.
I actually kind of surprised that seeing his hand as such a big curve, he doesn't take early game damage.
Yeah, I think the Forestcraft player is a bit playing way too defensive and not applying enough damage pressures. And this is a very risky play that is going to be punished by the Cerberus and Mimi.
He can even get the extra damage off with the Conjurer.
No, if you're playing Mimi, then you don't have enough mana.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm quite surprised that he's actually not going face. I'll definitely just go space here.
Nah, I think Tia is too important to queue. A nature guidance into a fairy, and then another Crystalia if
If just now he go face, now he already have little damage in hand. Hey, no, it's not enough. He's only 9. So I guess you're right because he don't have any point.
I think that's a PTP for us with Wheel of the Frost Blade just now.
Yeah, Wheel of Frost, and after this, I'm going to. Yeah, then I don't really see a way he can actually deal with the Atomy if he's dead. Yeah, he's trying very hard to close the game.
Will there be a second Wheel of the Forest?
Not actually giving him.
Actually, there are a few ways. Yeah, Outer Fate into May, and then into May and a second PTP, and you will lead with you just lead easily.
Now 30. Is there a PTP? Now the key question is whether there's a PTP or not, and nope. And even if he have it, he cannot use it unless he have the way to deal the last damage to Atomy. But this is still
you need a May and a PTP.
Yeah, that's why now. But I think this is still a very good boss step for Forest because the King of Flight doesn't really do well when doesn't have speed. Oh, this is a tough choice actually, but he decided to go for it, and quite worth it actually. He got his Phantom Howl.
You need to set his unit. Yeah, he will need to sack his card because his hand is like nothing much important to deal with the PTP. Maybe he tried to get an Odin.
Or maybe Execution. So here comes the healing. And it's quite weird that actually he haven't drawn his PTP.
Maybe he have to like sack few maybe 1 or 2 PTP early on the Outer Fate.
Oh, that might be true as well.
But however, the Fairy Beast will just stall the game non-stop until he can get a PTP.
Oh, he actually going to draw his full deck. Now I'm very sure he's going to get his PTP. So I do think the game over.
Sadly, at the front part, the Cerberus and also the Phantom Howl combo is not enough to fit.
Actually, in my opinion, I do think he should just play it in a more aggressive way instead of playing it in such a conservative way. Because no one late game can be better than the current meta now. So I do this more towards very unlucky. I think it's take the risk and go all face just now. Might be able to deal enough damage in that case.
Yeah, especially when you actually drew 2 Cerberus. He also used some of his Coco for board clearing.
Yeah, he just go into the more conservative way instead of going into the aggressor and try to push as much damage over as possible. So okay, he actually sent me the friend request. So now we will be able to please. Yeah, I think Ronan also realized that he missed a lot of damage. He's saying in the chat that he missed a lot of damage. They have watched the video again.
Personally, I think he maybe face few aggro force craft today, so I think he's like automatically set at my opponent is
Yeah, he might think
aggro type.
five. 529. Start recording the match. Another classic matchup between Heaven and Necro. So now we will be watching in a different side. We will be watching in a Ronnie side instead of the Patina side. So how do you think about the matchup?
I think this match is pretty much Heavencraft, the Fatina side, because there's a like Hugh Seraph deck list, and the starting hand, oh my god, so good.
Yeah, I think the starting hand is like the best you can ever ask for. Almost perfect hand.
Yeah, unless the Shadowcraft player can get an early Atomimi, I don't think he will have a chance here. Dropping Ilana Prayer right now is good enough. Yes, like the miss decrease on the turn 6, so it doesn't need to like.
He don't. I mean, even without the monk, I do think he.
It's not urgent.
Time. And not to mention.
And also a sacred player on turn 4 as well.
Yeah, she's. Okay, here's the BGM.
Nope, I think the voice got cut down by the sky.
Okay. I think I do think it's a bit off. Let me do some set. Never mind, I just cut it back to the 1. Because my mic is not very good. So if I make the sound too loud, then people cannot hear what I'm saying.
Nah, it's generally the games sound very loud. Even for mine, I also use 1 or 2.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see the rabbits and the mover is over the game. And now you have the 3-1 last word. I don't really think that is enough. So
And this is really, really huge.
Yeah, I expect to see another evolve here. I don't really see a way out of this though. So, but Kalon is very good in this situation.
But yeah, it's still not gonna be enough in any way.
Yeah, but at least it makes it a game instead of like oh no, another heal source. I think another heal source is way too much.
The Heavencraft play actually can prep the game into the Seraph playstyle already with 2 Thermis in hand some more.
I don't think he really want to do so when he don't really have any cost reducing cards. And also if the opponent doesn't really remove any of his followers, then the tiger cannot come out. Well, but it's too turn ago. It's too later, so it doesn't really matter for now. Oh, but the King of Flies doing some work. By top. Oh,
He will keep. I think he will keep for the Seraph later. He still is way too healthy on it. Just drop Beast Core Aria and face for 3 damage is enough.
but leaving the fly.
And then wait for your opponent to drop another 5 or any bigger units, you can turn Mystic Decree after that.
Yeah, true. I think this is a very reasonable bait. Since you have Tammy's, I don't really think the fly does anything. I think the Aria. Oh, actually, he Tammy straight away, and oh yeah, because you don't want to Tammy the next turn because of the Aria is going to pop out. Yeah, but as what you said just now, if you wait for another turn, it might be more worth it because he's going to take just another.
Oh wow, this is brutal, man.
Oh, he's going to use Tammy's instead of the normal Bob wipe. Normal cut cost. He's going to use Tammy's for it. Oh, hard cast Atomy. But this is not enough, unfortunately. The second Tammy's will be ongoing.
Probably Dogma first. If he can get another.
Yeah, Dogma first. I think Dogma first is the best play.
Okay.
Oh, this might be a good play as well because you just distract your opponent, and I don't really see any way he can deal 14 damage in the same turn.
Yeah, to me, especially against Shadowcraft sometimes to take 1 or 2 Odin. So Dogma first is actually more important in my opinion.
Okay, now I think this is game over, right?
Yeah, it's a game over. GG.
Now I realize something funny happened is that I have way too many friends, so they cannot actually invite me to be friends. So I might need to fill out my friend list.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh my goodness. This sounds weird. Okay, and Tony wants this, and
Yeah, it's a 2-0.
so now it's up to her and Ronnie. For that, I'm going off some of my friends list.
So in the Lucifer versus Ronnie matchups, Lucifer will bring a Bloodcraft and also a Swordcraft. Ronnie will bring a Forestcraft and Heavencraft. Lucifer, Bloodcraft and Swordcraft is a very stormy types. Royal Banner Swordcraft and also Bird Blade Bloodcraft. For Ronnie, is that he will bring a Hill Heaven Seraph and also BTP Forest.
Yeah, so I think all of the matchup is at least 40-60. There's no such matchup just now like the Heavencraft and the Shadowcraft is just so one-sided.
In my opinion, the Heavencraft against either the Banner or Bloodcraft will be a one-sided matches. So it's all up to his Forestcraft to win against Bloodcraft and Swordcraft.
But you still need to win with deck, so he might need to have come out a way how he plan to actually.
Yep. So an early fairy base is very important for him. If he can get all else, he might be in troubles.
Yeah, so let's see if they are ready for them to. But after the match, I'll try to edit the video and I'll put them up to the YouTube channel. So okay, now reverse is in and they are a deck. So what do you think will be the best for the first game for both players?
For Ronnie, I believe a Forestcraft start is very important. He will need 2 tries to win with Forestcraft. Heavencraft, I think, is pretty much auto win unless he get a very terrible hands.
Yeah, I like the. Oh, okay. So yeah, Forestcraft first. And double Flora Fencer. It's tempting to keep the double Flora Fencer though, especially you're playing against. Maybe one. Maybe one. I don't think keep both works. Okay, yeah, the Royal Banner comes.
He's going first, so yeah. If he's going first, keep 1 is enough. If he's going second, I would keep 2 against Forestcraft. Because Forestcraft it takes like 2 cards to deal with 1 Flora Fences, and also once you use your second Flora Fences, you will need the second combo to finish out everything.
There will be a very hard time for them to actually get rid of all the followers that summoned by Flora Fencer and also Flora Fencer herself. A Lancer as the first play and Sylvan Justice. I think another Lancer here would be the best he can do. But getting a Royal Banner in play at turn 4 is when you're going first is really important. So I think she should be dropping the Royal Banner now. Okay, now it's good. The next turn, the Flora Fencer herself is going to bring up 10 power on the board. But the opponent is also trying to build out a huge states here with fairies and elf princess mage.
What Forestcraft player did here is very important. By playing down all the early fairies, then he can take the opponent Foreign Fencer very easily. This is what you should do to deal with Foreign Fencer. If you don't do this when you are against Swordcraft,
Yeah, now Swordcraft basically especially the banner version don't play auto hime. So the importance of Foreign Fencer actually just increased by a lot. And given that opponent most likely is going to get rid of your elf as mage, so the Foreign Fencer will be only left with 1 toughness. And in this case, just an evolve will be able to just clear up the board and still leave him with some creature in the board. So I do think this is a very good positions for Percy to be in.
now I'm still thinking what type he will be playing.
In this situation, I think any 1-drop evolve will be enough to take care of the 2-1. So I do expect to see MP fuel from after this.
Bring Angelic Barrage. I think Angelic Barrage is pretty fun.
I don't think Angelic Barrage is in this though. Maybe, oh yeah, he's going to get another banner. But I think he's going to play Foreign Fencer instead. But due to the board presence of Reversey, the Foreign Fencer doesn't really get the advantage that he usually would have.
Yeah, also expecting beautiful.
Oh,
There you go.
This hurts a lot, and here comes a Bob Wipe, and this is really hard to climb back.
Yeah, especially when you are playing a Royal Banners and you are like this on the turn 6 and your opponent is so healthy.
Well, he can still play a banner and Novice Trooper to actually deal 4 damage to the face, but the next turn he can still play Alvida. However, I don't think that is enough, but the Ascending Knight might be a better play in this draw. As this draw, not sure how you want to play it out, but I think if you don't attack, there's no way you can win. But opponent can kill you in 2 turns if you just leave the board behind. So I do think he's in a very awkward spot now.
Yeah, especially on the turn 8 he has the chance to have to get his PT up ready. At the same time, if you don't push for damage, the Fairy Beast is always there to heal.
So this is the long thing time.
I think he's like thinking whether he should kill the field or not.
So if he trade with the 3, I think it's a very tough spot because the opponent only have 8 graveyard. I don't really think you need to worry about the yet, but you know when Forest Craft have the TP and above, something can actually happen like double Elder Fate. Like they can actually change chain Elder Fate into each other and then some crazy stuff. Percy now is actually taking the oh, he have the reset buttons. I think this is game over. I don't see the way back from. I have to keep very busy.
Yes, he have to kill the fairy beast or else the nature guidance into another fairy beast. It's still a tough to deal with. I think he's keeping his outer fate until maybe on the 2 more turns later for the better chance to draw the second outer fate. Right now I think his card left about 30 cards left to outer fate. Now that's really.
But keeping for too long.
But if he needs to keep his okay, yeah, outer fate now is very good.
21 graveyard.
I think he's actually hoping for Crush and also Nature Guidance right there.
It's a roach and it's a game for GG. He's actually not Elder Fate for PTP, but he's actually Elder Fate for the roach. So this is a very smart play for Lucifer as well. So now we are going game 2. Oh, sorry.
So Heavencraft versus
the Heavencraft versus either of the blood and sword.
I think it's a blood. Oh, it's a sword.
But Banner still have chance against because of the huge amount of storm. So when opponent play the Seraph, there's still a chance that you can just deal little damage just only by the storm creatures. And if I'm not wrong, Lucifer's at least do play the 1 PP cost spell that boosts 1 attack and draw a card. But mentor guidance.
No, it's mental teaching. He will need Offless Knight and also Restless Knight. He shouldn't keep his main right here. He should try to opt for others cost 2 units rather than the main.
Yeah, the mid leader is a bit. I mean, he should be more ambitious because this is not an easy matchup. Then, very bad news for him. Going to have 3 banner in hand.
Oh wow! Okay. Yeah, this is very bad for him. Especially his opponent is shown.
Oh my goodness.
The healing card. That's why you shouldn't keep your main leader.
Either you don't keep your main leader or you don't keep your banner, in my opinion. But this he don't have a good play, and he have a full house in hand now with Alvida and Royal Banner. So this might be a draw, but I don't think this is enough by evolving and go face. Although he can deal 8 damage this turn.
Actually, if his opponent doesn't have Prince Cargo and also Blackened Scriptures, he has a higher chance to win this game. Because he simply can drop a second banner next game, evolve another units, either Quick Raiders or Mate Leader. Or sadly, his opponent does have Cargo.
Opponent is drawing 4 extra cards, so we do expect that he have one of these and more or less the No, I don't think he will have enough damage Unless he actually draw another storm here. Okay, this is not a bad job deck, but it takes time to expect. Yeah, I do think you still draw offense.
Yes, you need the 4 offensive force your opponent to either Terminus Decree or play another amulet down. Or another card girl so that your opponent doesn't have the chance to heal. Then the next turn you can drop a Banners and also Center War Chief, evolve for 5, and then just get your luck with Alvida's command twice. So that will be another 5/5.
Yeah, the Alvida with 5 even without evolve is very huge. Okay, double removal. And a trade. Okay, the opponent's hand is not really good. And Aria upcoming. I do expect that he have a Dogma in hand, so now what he's going to do is play another banner because this is the only window I do think he have. And use the Centaur Vanguard. But do he evolve here? I think it's very tricky play. Yeah, I think he
definitely evolve.
Oh,
definitely evolve for 6. Then next turn your Alvidas get
enough
5.
to close the game by itself. Yeah. Oh, a heal and can he get something to get rid of the because he already used 2 of his chip removals, so he needs something to actually get rid of the 6-3. He is now out of the lethal range by 1 Alvidas. Oh man.
Wow.
Bad. But he have to evolve the Falcon, I mean.
Yep.
Okay. Really well played by the plan was right to and the mental teaching actually is good because the second it makes the second Alvida little. Yeah, he's going to use it now to draw another card and see come up with. So
yeah, the reason he used it now because he wanted to Royal Banner as Alvida next turn.
I don't think he can Royal Banner and Alvida next turn. He can play Lannister and Alvida next turn. But as long as he can play Alvida, but I think and I don't think
sorry, yeah.
More heal.
I don't think Heavencraft got any answer for this.
Other than heal and yeah, I mean you need either a heal or Tamis is not enough.
Terminus into Rabbit.
Or the monk,
he needs a Rabbit heal.
or the this is the game. Power of double banner is
It all comes towards that top deck. Let me see. The top deck for Fencer.
yeah, the top deck for Fencer actually very good job to slow down the opponent. Force him for his and he have to use a very bad evolve to actually get rid of the Centaur Vanguard.
So right now there will be a Brookcraft versus Heavencraft.
But I think Terra is quite unlikely in this game, so it's all about how much reversing and how fast can Luciferia deal damage into this starting hand is really bad. If it's me, I would just mulligan all of them.
Same, I will also mulligan all of them, especially when you know your opponent is using heal.
Yeah, you already know that your opponent have the heal cards in the deck, so it's quite it's a tough choice. The Soul Mini Devils looks okay, but if you keep it, it's not going to deal much damage.
The thing is that when your opponent has Card Girl, if he's going to evolve his Card Girl and to banish the Mimi, the Mimi's proc won't goes off.
Yeah, and now you draw another Mimi, so this is very bad. But unlucky enough, he get his 1-drop. And it's a better one.
As usual, the Heavencraft, the first 2-drop is kind of like useless. So the Bloodcraft player will need to take this advantage, take these gaps or hole to deal as much damage as possible, and to force your opponent to actually play removal rather than heal.
But Dogma with Aria combos is out. Falcon will be taken out the Blood Wolf, and now he will have to handle the 4/4 without evolve. Here comes the Healing Angel, and the Lion will take down the Mimi. I think a bat would be a bat. I think playing the bat would be good here. Evolve, play bat, attack phase. So that the next turn you can either play the Mimi and damage the 2-cost deal damage, or you can actually play the 4-cost removal. So now it's really.
This is kind of like tough choice.
But actually he go for it. He want to do as much damage as possible and as soon as possible. Well, I think this is the GG.
It's still hard to say. There are still few chances for the Bloodcraft player as well.
Yeah, but the card just doesn't come the correct timing and come along together. So
there are still signs, so you're going to Blood of Death the Tiger off. Then the next turn you take about 6 to 8 damage.
and then the Demon Stream will be a dead card in hand. The Demon Storm will be a dead card in hand. Then
Even the claw also with that card. I couldn't find a lethal count here. 1, 2, 2 plus. Yeah.
Vanya into these, then down to turn. I mean, it's still a bit awkward, but yeah, I do think this is the best you can do. Take care of the Guardian Angels, and then use Vanya as a pseudo ward to protect his life total.
Oh wow, there's a second card, girls.
Yeah, double Kargas is unbeatable. Sorry, I need to answer the phone. My phone.
Sadly, I don't think he has enough mana points to deal with that. Demonic Storm will basically kill himself the next turn. Nighthawk could be the best choice, but sadly just falls short by 1 damage or 2 damage. So the next turn, Ilana Prayers and also double heal if he has. It's a little. Okay, I think it's pretty much GG right here. There's no way he can win. The double Kargus is too much. Even one Kargus is already too much for Bloodcraft player. So yeah, the Bloodcraft considers, and congrats to the Heavencraft. I'm not sure the name. He will move on to the Blood Final.
The Reversi won this, and he will be up to win in the final.
Oh, that's interesting. Both of them actually play the same craft, Frostcraft and Heavencraft.
Yeah.
Wow, I think Robin's play more the Stormy type.
But the Heavencraft is just more choice these days.
I think it's more popular because it's easy to make. But in the actual tournament wise, I think, especially in Japan, I don't see that much Heavencraft winning recently. It's most likely they're more towards Runecraft and also Forestcraft and also Swordcraft.
Yeah, and the Runecraft player is actually playing the 2 cost draw spells that doesn't really do anything else than just to make their mirror match up better. Now we get the room number. There'll be only one match left though. Final will be one match.
Oh, so there won't be any loser bracket winning the what will be you need to play again.
No, the grand final is actually one game only. Due to the fact that the winner of the the upper bracket is playing less game than the player who come out from the lower bracket. So the advantage is already there. So if you actually make it a double, then not only that the tournament itself will be very long, and also the very hard for the lower bracket player to actually focus as well. So after the last time I tried the format, although the lower bracket players managed to win both of the game, but he have to play like 8 games in totals. I mean 8 match in totals in the day, which is really hard for him. And due to the fact that I do think I mean the better player usually can win the game usually. Especially if you realize, although the Shadowverse looks like a very simple game, right? It's very hard to make the correct play always, and most of the time, the player who make a better play will win the game as well. I just have to hope that both of them don't tilt here. Uh,
I see. Yeah, Shadowverse definitely not the same games at first. A lot of like mind games can be played. Baiting your opponents, especially the Thermis degree bait, is so important.
yeah, I lose when I use one, which means one best of three. They are confusing. So
But then if you join the ice tournament, it's like 8 rounds, which is so tiring.
the problem about the ice tournament last time I faced is because the timing. So wake up at like 4 a.m. I mean at 3 a.m. is not a problem, but uh, due to the delay and this and that, we actually have to wait like about 4:30 to actually start the tournament, and then my opponent changed like 2 times. While I'm already in the middle of a game, and then after that I still face the problem that my second round opponent was missing like for more than 20 minutes, and they he finally come back, and then they asked us to actually rematch instead of giving a free win. So I really face a lot of like funny problems.
I think it's because the tournament is still new, the mods are still new into this.
And also
I
the too much. I think it's too much players, and they are not really prepared for that much players also. Due to the I think it's about what 200 and something players right registered, and then but only 156 turn out. So they might be busy dealing with all the filterings.
Oh yeah. It's not 156 now. I think it's still quite a number of player turn now. Uh, for the last week tournaments.
So yeah, the one I joined is like 1 week ahead, 1 week before, because last weekend I was working.
I see. Okay, so how? So here we have Forest Craft versus Runecraft.
I haven't craft versus forest craft.
Craft.
Haven't craft versus forest craft, and Robin.
So there's Aggro Forest Craft versus this should be the Stormhaven Craft.
Yep.
That's weird. Okay.
And the guys on the bottom is Robin, right? Yep, he's Robin, and then now he really needs Arya. Oh, a very fast alter fit there.
Oh, the guy on the bottom is Robin. So that's a PTP Forest Craft versus a Stormhaven Craft.
Storm Heavencraft, yes. And then okay. Oh, Slash, which is the playing no first for you to and
The one per song drop is just good enough.
yeah, I think he's going to play Amulet, but just which one I think. I will definitely play the Amanda Wing though, but I'm not really sure what he actually. But the Dogma will be good also. I think
No, I don't think Doma is good. What he needs now is to drop the Divine song, and the next turn maybe Dogma or anything. What he need now is to push for damage, as after your opponent played the Outer Fate.
oh, but he's actually playing the Amanda and Dogma. This looks weird for me because although you play two spell this turn, but you're not really putting up any pressures like what you said. We should trying to deal as much damage as possible. And
The Forest Craft player, I think, just increase his fairies into hand and also try to get a view of the forest is good enough.
Or just a simple TR without.
Kind of safe.
But this is just a good target for the monk, I guess.
Yep. But then if you...
But he actually think of playing the hammer and the dog. I mean the hound. And next turn he can play 2 Divine Birdsong. He should use the Amanda Wing to attack the Tia instead, because in that case the Amanda Wing and both of all his followers will not be in the range of the Sylvan Justice, right?
Yes, it's not in the range of Sylvan Justice, correct. But then I will still keep the hound for evolve later on. I think it's more important that way. So right now it's just keeping the hound for another 3 attack. I think it's kind of slow in my opinion.
Yeah, when your opponent is playing the pure PTP Forest Craft, and you already know it when opponent is playing a turn 4 Alter Fate with draw spell, another draw spell, so I doubt that. Is it a Tia?
Yeah, that should be Tia.
Nope.
Okay, that's interesting. Then he shouldn't blindly play Tia on turn 5.
Yeah, this I do think he should just play Ancient Elf instead, but only the bad because opponent have a lot of follow up upcoming patients and going to take quite a lot of damage here.
Oh, there's a second Dance of Death. Oh no, there's a Blackcrimson Shield.
Yeah, Blackcrimson Shield, and I think I will evolve and go in for 6 damage, 5 damage already. Because the 5/6 is so much harder to deal with. But now finally he get back some of his cards, but he's still very far away from his perch here. How we plan to stabilize is a problem now, I guess. Yeah, another person and maybe Demonic Strike will be good. Because the Garuda next turn will be definitely a little.
And 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. And then Garuda for another 3. So that's 11 HP unless a Fairy Beast comes down right here.
I think
the Fairy Beast and the Nature Guardians. Or Fairy Beast into Ancient Elf.
Part 1 and maybe he need Ancient Elf instead. Okay, he's working his way towards the perch, but still have some distance from here. And there will be a 5, 8, 11. But he would most likely still have little like the next turns, and this time the Fairy Beast is not enough to save him. Also, he actually keeping his Garuda.
It's like a mind games going on right now. Yeah, so he's not going to show his little sign yet.
But this might be a bit risky because due to the board restrictions, he cannot play the Garuda unless he beside his own Falcon. So the damage that he will deal will be 3339 Falcon. So he will be short of 1 damage in these situations. So even if he just now he don't play, yeah, it will be a different. Yeah, it won't make a difference. He's short of 1 damage, and the Whisperer gain 1 extra cards, and that makes Fairy Beast gain that 1 extra life matters. He might be waiting for Earth, but no, yeah. And if he play Garuda, the Tiger will come out first, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, the tiger. Not the tiger will come out first.
The
The bird will. Falcon will. Yes.
Yeah, the Falcon will come out first, so it's because now he need more. He need the storm more than because the PTP will be incoming very soon. But I don't really see a way out here other than really insane ancient elf. He need a
How many shadows does he have right now?
26.
26. 27. Sadly, he doesn't have outer fate right now.
Yeah, this should be. Yeah, he's dead
Yep,
on board.
GG.
So,
Oh, there's a small BM.
Yeah, he's trying to show opponent that he have the Garuda in hand. You have no way out. Not to mention that he actually draw the demonic strike. Okay, now we are going to our game 2 of the final of the Shadowverse Inaki Championship. Robin against Percy, and it will be a forest. Now the aggro, yeah, not Gabriel for now, and Silver Justice is a really good draw, and both players is actually using the Idol Master sleeve.
Oh, the Idol Master fan.
Both players are the Idol Masters fans. So let's see who win the game. Yeah, the turn 1 Goblin is really insane against another Forest players. I do think Robin deck is really anti Forest Craft and aggro Bloodcraft. Yeah, this is an interesting part where he choose to play the Silver Justice just to get rid of the 1/1. Can also keep that Silver Justice and just use 1 toughness of the Goblin to get rid of that. But instead of that, he choose to push through that 1 damage. And now that paid off because the main doesn't really make anything happen here. The Bringer is going to make a very boss.
Doesn't really matter, but he will need to drop all the fairy down and pray no angelic barrage from his opponents. The next turn, wind gods will be damn big.
Yeah, if the opponent do not have the angelic barrage, then so it will be a huge turn for him. The opponent will be taking out the 1/3, and the wind god will actually push 8 damage with evolve on either goblin or fairy. And but also he can actually play Robin Hood. So his opponent will be forced to deal damage. Will be forced to evolve before he can deal any damage. So this might be an interesting choice between Robin Hood and Wingard, but I do think I will prefer to play Robin Hood in a board state that opponent do not have any more evolve.
It depends actually, but on his opponent turn 5. Opponent turn 5 doesn't seem to have any Force Craft turn 5 generally only have Tia,
And
Robin Hood, and also the Warden Stewards, which is the ward with last word that generate 2 fairies.
all of them will be enough to actually take care of the 5/5 Robin Hood here. Oh, the force of will. The view of the forest is huge.
But this is not Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I just get a wrong name. Sorry, bro. But yeah, this is huge. This is huge. Due to the fact that the Wind God doesn't really get that much advantage now, so the power level of the cards actually just dropped by a lot. So this is an interesting choice. If just now he choose to go with the Wind God, at least he already bring his opponent down to 7. And yeah, the PTB is coming back, healing a bunch, and yeah, this is a good play because his opponent cannot clear his Wind God at least, but so he still have a legal target for his Gabriel. So let's see if this Wind God can bring him to victory all by his own. Oh, actually he choose to play multiple follow it. I personally don't like this. I don't like this play a lot.
Same. I also don't like this.
Yeah, the 5/7 Gabriel. I mean if it was a 5/7, so you can actually put it into
9-10.
9/10. So 9/10 is almost impossible to get rid of. But now he's only a 5/1, and your opponent can just stop you with really a lot of things. Yeah, for example, like Ancient Elf Evolve. So you are forced to actually power up a 1/1 fairy.
Dash will need to deal with Ancient Elf, which is also bad.
Yeah, and then you will have no cards against your opponent's 7 cards in hand. And now you have no evolve point for your Cynthia as well. So I think this is really bad for Robin.
Yeah, that's like one of the down part for aggro Forest Craft. Once you use up everything, you just back with nothing. Once your opponent heal or a white clear spell, you just definitely just stop there. Not even a Rhine Crush. You have enough for Rhine Crush and a Nature Guidance to deal with it.
And then yeah, because even if you have the combo, you still need some other cards to actually make it relevant. So now it's just a time when reverse he can actually go into search or this other win con.
You definitely have to go for path of PDP already because he has wasted 2 Roach to deal with his units.
But for the time being, he only has 12 cards in the graveyard. And I really think that he should just keep his fairy in hand. Yeah, now the aggro player is using his life total as a loss. Wipe the game and hope. but I don't really see how he can actually come back from this.
No, not a chance. He will need like few more fairies and also 2 to 3 more right crush to deal 20. Actually, no. At most can only deal 18 damage. He is pretty much GG right here, even though his opponent Frostcraft is gonna take few more turns to do the PTP counts. Robin definitely can wait, but how long is he gonna be able to wait?
Yeah, because the opponent is coming. Is going to play a few more threats to actually cut attack into his life total in a faster pace. So now he's going to deal 5 damage, 4 damage, 5 damage every turn at least. But I don't think this way from reverse as well. This is key because um actually make your own field, and if opponent is not playing anything, means that you cannot uh play anything also. So although
Actually,
he
actually, I think this is fine. Even though he's gonna fulfill himself, not gonna do anything. At the same time, he's just exposed to your opponent to deal with it. The life is too much. 20 health, so 2 health this. Your opponent has no more cards left. You can like deal 5 damage a turns.
yeah, but
In the end, you can choose to clear all your units and to get the shadows.
yeah, true. But I think he top decked the Elder Fate after he played every of his fairies in hand, and he have to go in Elder Fate that only discard 4 cards.
Yeah, true, true. For Outer Fate, maybe he just like no more hopes for Outer Fate. Sometimes you have to filter up to like 20 to 30 cards to get your first Outer Fate or even the second Outer Fate.
Also now is a payout time for Robin. Few amazing top decks from him, and he's able to deal 4 damage and still keep the Rhino combo in hand. A 5/6 elf the board.
That's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He needs 2 more shadows for this. I believe he has the second Outer Fate in his hand already. 2 more Outer Fate and 15 cards left. Oh, he doesn't have.
He cannot suicide the other 2 creatures, but it is enough to take care of the board. And it's quite unlikely for his opponent to deal 16 this turn. So I do think a win from him.
16. You drop the Rank Crush right here.
Even if he draw another Ryan Crouch also will not be enough.
That's a 5 plus 6 left too.
Yep, yeah. Who is another common sheet? So now we are going into game 3.
So in game 3, that will be like Heavencraft versus Heavencraft? Heavencraft versus Forestcraft.
Forestcraft, yeah, it's a Heavencraft versus Aggro Forestcraft. And will be a very. I hope it will be a very long matchup because I do think the Heavencraft have the heal, but Forestcraft do have the late game to survive. Even as you can see just now, just one draw, he might be back from the game.
Yeah.
But it's still not enough. Although it's still not enough, but you just need to draw that like slightly earlier, like one turn maybe.
Yeah, at the same time, Reversi also having hard time to get the second
Outer Fate.
wait, Outer Fate. No, the first Outer Fate after like draw 20 cards from his deck.
Yeah, and both players is suffering, but the Robin Hood play actually just cost him the whole game because if he didn't play the Robin Hood, but he played the Wind God in that position, he will be able to deal another 7 damage in, which by the turn the opponent will be at 9 life, and the Rhino combo would be enough to kill the opponent. But because he chose to play
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, and the Robin Hood is not dealing any, and then he's not doing any damage to the opponent's base. So end up the opponent just have a lot of breathing room and play around like the view of forest and those. Right?
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. Especially when the opponents only have like one fairy spell on the board, you definitely go for damage. The Robin Hood serves no purpose right there on that play.
Yeah, on that position and that board states. So now some healing action and some early ancient elf, and I do expect to see evolve in ancient elf with a maybe water fairy or goblin next to it.
It's kind of a hard choice. If you evolve with Ancient Elf, there will be a 6/5.
But a 6/5 is not really a good number because the the 2/1 is going to get we're going to run into the ancient elf, and the crit is enough to actually
To banish the Ancient
to banish
Elf.
the ancient elf, and then the board state will be very bad. But however, okay, this is totally acceptable because if even if you evolve, it will be only a trade instead of yeah. So
And you still can do 3 more damage afterwards. But the problems come after this. So for aggro Forestcraft player, the biggest question to face is whether your opponent has a Thermist Decree on turn 6.
so now he solved the problem by playing the ancient elf and the water fairy. And this situation, if the opponent is going to play the degree, he's fine. But okay, this is really bad for Reversi because yeah, he cannot play Themis now, and then I don't really see a way to deal with a 5/6 ancient elf with just 3 CP, and so he managed to heal a lot. But I think the Cynthia will be a very huge trade that
A Cynthia without evolving.
not close. Yeah, he's going to evolve still. It depends on if you want to evolve the Cynthia or the ancient elf. But he go for ancient elf because he realized that the last game he actually lose because of not dealing enough damage in mid game.
And yep, his opponent still need to top deck for the Thermist Decree. Even though his opponent top decks the Thermist Decree, and then he still can play a Goblin and also May into Tia.
Yes. I don't pay out other than okay, so Tammy's and then mana means that no executions, no execution, no dance of death, and even both creature evolve is not even enough to take just the ancient elf. So I don't really see a way that he can actually come back in this game. Yeah, this is not enough.
Definitely not enough. Yeah, I think it's pretty much GG right here.
Pretty much GG, and yeah, he's dead on board. Now we have to congratulate Robin. He's doing very well, other than the one very small but critical thinking of the. Oh, this is a very funky play. You play both Cynthia and make a 10-2 Chanel. Congratulations to Robin again, and we'll try to settle everyone's price by tomorrow latest. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for helping out the class.
No problem. Welcome.
And I hope you guys around in the short future. And also just a short note. I'm planning to have a two tournament this this or next week. I'm not really sure whether there will be a prize for it or not, and it will be a best of one. More or less, it's like just a have fun tournament. So if you're interested, I will be holding a vote in the Shadowverse discussion group, so you need to join and vote for the date that you'll be able to join the tournament. And that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys around.